Hey guys, Melon Man here, and I'm here today to do a little bit of a talk about the success mindset. Now, I talk a lot about the mindset. The mindset needs to change if you want to be successful. I always tell people that, the most important aspect of creating change in your life is the mind. Now, what does that mean? What does it really mean to change your mind, and why do you need to do it? Well, I'll tell you, there's a couple of reasons why you need to change your mind. Now, the first big reason why you need to change your mind, if you want to lose 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 pounds or more, okay? Most people reach out to me because they want to lose weight. I'm the weight loss guy, right? I've been doing this for 30 years, helping people create change in their lives, helping people lose weight. I've seen hundreds of people lose weight, and I've seen hundreds of people gain it back. I'll tell you, if you don't change your mindset, then whatever you lose, you're going to get it right back, because quite simply, we are a product of the things that we think about most. It's our most predominant thoughts that create our reality, right? What we're thinking about the most is what's happening in our lives. Do you understand that? So if you need to lose 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 pounds or more, what's happening in your life, in your health, in your physical body is a result of the things that you're thinking about most often. And if you want to change that, you've got to change the way that you think. Okay? It's our predominant thoughts, our words, and our actions, our behaviors that create our reality. It starts with the thought. It comes out into a word. It produces actions and behaviors and habits that create our life. If we want to create a change in our life, if we want a different life, we've got to change our thoughts, our words, our actions, our habits, and our behaviors. That's what this is about. Okay? We need a success mindset in order for that to happen. We need to change our mindset in order for that to happen. Because I don't think you want to lose 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 pounds and gain it all back again, do you? Nobody wants to lose the weight and gain it back. If you want to lose the weight and keep it off for good this time, if you want to make a change in your life that's permanent, then you've got to align yourself with something that is permanent. Something that lasts forever, okay? We've got to start to adopt a thought process that's in alignment with something that lasts an eternity, something that is infinite, something that's always going to be there to support us. That's when we've made a lifetime change, okay? That is a change of mindset. It's a success mindset that needs to be adopted, that we need to grow into. As we grow into the success mindset, we grow into our most powerful space and the ability to change things forever, okay? It's an alignment of thought and word with the infinite source. That is what lasts forever. We've got to get into alignment with the infinite source. That is what lasts forever. So let me break it down for you in a thought process that eventually we need to kind of grow into with maturity as we grow, as we start to create change in our life. Now, a couple of things about the thought process of success, okay? One, The first thing that we got to understand is that everything on the planet is frequency and vibration. Everything in the third dimension, everything here is frequency or vibration, has a frequency or a vibration, right? When we warm up water, it starts to bubble and boil. It starts to jiggle around, right? Bubble around. The molecules start to get excited and bounce around. Heat, the molecules start to jump around more, and then the water starts to bubble, right? So there's always a certain amount of heat, a certain amount of vibration that's going on in the water. But as you heat it up, it starts to jump around and wiggle and move around the molecules even more. As we change our frequency, our temperature, the frequency and vibration of the molecules changes, okay? And we're no different, right? We are vibrating as well. And every single molecule, it breaks down to an atomic space. And at the atomic level, it's electrons spinning around the nucleus of the atom. And so the atom is in constant movement, in rotation, and it's also in a vibration. So it's vibration, there's rotation. We're in constant movement. Everything is vibrating and at a certain frequency and vibration. We are a frequency and a vibration. You are a frequency and a vibration. This is a part of the success mindset that you've got to realize is a reality. It's not like I'm learning something that isn't true. We're learning something that can be proved by science. This is a reality that we need to step into and embrace. This is the third dimension. This is planet Earth. This is our physical reality. We have to understand it. We have to align with it, right? It's a universal truth. It's like a natural law, a natural force that we have to realize about the earth plane. Frequency and vibration is a reality, okay, a universal reality. Now, at our lowest frequency, we are solid objects. We are body. All of us have a body, arms and legs, a head and neck, torso, body, right? A physical, tangible self, a physical me, the lowest frequency, the most dense bits of me, right? And then on the other end, I've got the other aspect of me, okay? The spirit. The spirit me. Sometimes people get offended, I think, when I say spirit. You know, two different types of people. Some people are against, you know, the idea of religion and spirit. And as soon as they've had a bad experience with someone that's been pushy with spirit in their life, and they just don't want anything to do with anything to do with it, with spirit. They've heard some bad story, or they've had some bad experience with someone that had a real connection with spirit, maybe, or religion, and they just don't want to talk about spirit. Listen, don't be afraid of spirit. Spirit is nothing but life. Call it spirit if you like. Call it soul if you like. Call it life if you like. Call it energy if you like. Call it current. Call it the source. Call it the all. Call it God if you like. Right? Whatever you like, you want to call that energy, that essence that's within us. Right? I like to call it love. I like to call the spirit of our universe, of our dimension, of the third dimension, love. Right? To me, it's all about love. Like, there's no way to get here without loving interaction. Man and woman must come together to make love. If they're making love and we are the result, then we are what they made. We are the love. So we are loving beings, beings of love, right? This is all a part of the success mindset. Okay, it's a mindset that we have to realize who and what we truly are. The truth will set you free once you start to realize who and what we really are and get into alignment with something that we really are. Come into our essence, come into the truth of this third dimension. Okay, we need to understand the rules, the laws, the circumstances of this dimension. If we want to make a change that lasts forever, we got to know the rules. We got to know the rules. Part of us is spirit, part of us is body. The most dense, low frequency part is physical body, and part of us is spirit. You know, when you die, something leaves, right? The energy goes, right? The current goes. If I connected electrodes to you while you were alive, there'd be a voltage, an energetic vibration or frequency, an electrical current that could be measured. You know, ohms, you can measure it in ohms, you can measure it in, you could get a voltage meter and connect it to you, and you'd get an electromagnetic, energetic frequency that comes off of you. That's your frequency, your vibration. And then when you're dead, there's no more energy coming off of you. There's no frequency or vibration. It's gone. The frequency or vibration leaves when you die. So the spirit leaves when you die. The spirit is gone. The current is gone. Something leaves. What is it? You don't want to acknowledge spirit. You don't want to acknowledge soul. You don't want to acknowledge God or the all. You know, is it just the word? Right? But we need to, if we want to really, truly be successful, we need to stretch our thought process, our understanding of religion maybe, our understanding of spirit, soul, love. We need to challenge these thoughts and ideas inside of our mind. We need to stretch them to step into the success mindset. Okay? Part of me is spirit. Part of me is body. Okay? And part of me is mind. Mind, body, spirit. You've heard it. Okay? Mind. Right? Spirit or life. You know, life force. Spirit or life force. Or love energy. Spirit or life force or love energy. Life. Because when you're dead, the spirit's gone. Mind goes too. When you're dead, the mind and spirit are gone, and what's left is just the body, an empty shell. Hey, here's an idea. Hilton Hotima, 1950s, 1960s, wonderful information. I'll make sure that everyone that's involved in my programs gets contact with Hilton Hotima's information. But Hilton Hotima said, the body never lived. People are always afraid of dying. The body never lived. It was always the spirit that gave life to the body. And the spirit needs nothing. So all of this stuff that we think we need, that's all just programming. That's all just habit. That's all behavior. That's all belief, right? That's all stuff that happens in the mind. Now let's talk about this mind a little bit, right? Previously, I always used to talk about body, mind, emotion, body, emotion, mind, and spirit. I used to talk about the emotions as well, too, as being a bit of us. Now I'm going to start teaching this as body, mind, and spirit, okay? The emotions, in my mind, the emotions are really just thoughts, okay? The mind is where we collect the thoughts. Every single thought is a thing. Every single thought has a frequency, has a vibration. You can't really grab thoughts. They're not tangible, but they exist. They have a frequency, they have a vibration, and we feel them in our body. Some thoughts carry fear along with them. The feelings of fear we associate with fear. Some thoughts carry joy, the feelings of joy and happiness. Some thoughts we're just kind of ambivalent or indifferent towards, like we don't like or dislike. They're just, whatever, we don't care. right? So some thoughts that we carry put out a frequency of I don't care. Some thoughts that we carry a low fear frequency, and some thoughts carry a high loving, joyful, happy energy, right? It's our thoughts that create the way we feel. It's our thoughts that carry high vibration or low vibration, and those thoughts adjust our frequency and vibration, right? We are not our thoughts, but our thoughts affect the way we feel, and our frequency and vibration are adjusted by the thoughts we choose to think about, focus on. What we focus on grows. This is a law of the universe. This is one of the forces of nature that we've got to realize. What we focus on grows. So if we choose thoughts that are of low frequency and vibration, those will grow. And those low frequency and vibration entities in our body will grow, and our frequency collectively as a unit will go down. If we think about things that stimulate us, things that lift up our energy, they build up our frequency. If we think of thoughts of things that we love, things that we're most grateful for, things that we're really happy about, things that we want to have happen in our life. If I want to lose 30 pounds, if I want to fix my relationship, if I want to generate a certain amount of dollars or change my career, right? All of those thoughts and ideas raise up my frequency. When I think about the things that I love, I raise up my frequency because I am love, right? When I think about the things that I love, I'm coming into alignment with what I truly am, right? We need to get more into alignment with our true life force energy, with our highest frequency and vibration. We need to spend more time with our life force energy and less time with the body, okay? This is our lower frequency. This is our highest frequency. We need to spend more time with our higher frequency to raise up our frequency, because health and wellness and well-being and joy and happiness are all high frequency circumstances. If we can elevate our frequency, our vibration, then we'll be moving toward the things we love the most. Unconditional love, that's of highest frequency. That is what we are. If we can recognize and realize what we truly are most often, more often, spend more time realizing who and what we really are, and we spend more time in joy and happiness and high frequency and health. That's what we would want to do. We want to bring our frequency up. Now, the way that we do that is we want to try to raise up our frequency of body, of mind, of spirit, of emotion, all going up as high as we can. So we're creating a frequency that pulls toward ourselves more, okay? The higher the frequency, the more we attract the things we love. What we put out comes back to us. This is another law of the universe. One of the universal forces, the natural forces, the law of karma, the golden rule. Do unto others as you'd have done to you. You get what you give. The law of attraction. These are laws. The frequency that I emanate is what comes back to me. The light that I give is what comes back to me. If I give out pure white light comes back. If I give out dark light comes back. We get what we give, right? We've got to raise up our frequency and vibration to get something else or get something more. If you want to lose this weight and keep it off for good, we've got to raise up our frequency to a space that feels good, that we love, So we want to stay there forever, right? We want to stay at that high frequency forever. There's simple things that we can do to make this reality come into our lives, right? The body, for instance, we can raise up the frequency and vibration of the body by alkalizing the body. Raw foods, live foods, fruits and vegetables, things that are alive, uncooked, unprocessed, high frequency, high energy foods, right? As soon as the food is dead, as soon as the food is processed, we take the life force out of it. We are life force. We want to eat life force. We want to eat live foods. We want to spend time in emptiness and allow the life force within us to be felt. If we're congested and constipated and filled with mucus, we need to detoxify the body, get all the congestion, all the fecal matter, all the chemicals, all the drugs out of our life. We want to reduce the toxins, the acidic elements in our life. We want to take those down so we can move into a more alkaline space, right? That creates happy, healthy cells, high vibrational cells. We want to move that body, because if we move that body, we put energy into it. We raise up the hormones. We raise up the brain neurotransmitters. We raise up the endorphins. All the happy thoughts and energy are associated. The norepinephrine and epinephrine, these hormones, the growth hormones, they're released by exercise, brief, short, high intensity exercise sessions. High energy, live foods to detoxify the body. And high energy thought moments where we spend time in quiet practice, yoga, breath work, walking, spending time in nature, where we're spending time not in mind, not in thought, but going beyond thought, stepping into the space where the magic happens, right? We are not our thoughts. We are not our mind. We are not our body, or we are not only our mind or our body. Yes, we are our mind. Yes, we are our body, but we are mind, body, and spirit. Recognize 3 aspects to the self: mind, body, and spirit. They're all me. Now, this is my highest frequency. This is my lowest frequency. This is in the middle. Okay. Now, if I only think about what I think about and my body, what I think about my body, if that's all I do, then I'm missing out on this whole high frequency, high energy bit of me, right? If I leave out this high energy bit of me, then I'm staying in a lower frequency space. Okay. I want to incorporate all of me. The spirit, the life force, the love energy will pull my frequency up higher. It will raise my health. It will heal me. I will heal myself when I realize that I have the power of love and healing within me. When I realize that I can just spend some more time here and I will naturally heal. Right? I need to spend more time with the loving life force energy with me. That requires me to understand what it is that I'm doing. It's a change of mindset to realize that, hey, my spirit is not thought. It's not something that exists within my mind. What's within my mind is everything that's ever happened to me in my life. Everything I've heard, everything I've smelt, everything I've tasted, everything I've touched or felt, everything I saw, that's in my mind. Everything I know, everything I do, everything I think about, that's all in my mind. Understand, if it's in my mind, I've already said it, done it. I already know it. It's in my mind. But understand, if I keep doing the same thing that's inside my mind, I can't come to a new reality. To come to a new reality, I need to step outside of something that I know. I can't get to a different place doing the same things that I already know. To get somewhere new, I've got to do something different, something I don't know. It's got to be something that's outside of the mind in order for me to step forward and really heal or change something in my life forever. I've got to go beyond mind. What's beyond mind? What's of higher frequency? Right? Understand the forces of our universe. Frequency of vibration, spirit, love, life, high energy. It's not in the mind at all. It's in the spirit. It's in the soul. It's in your essence, right? It's in your lower chakras. We need to bring that energy up and express it. We need to lift that energy up and express it. We need to express the life force more. That means we need to spend more time with the life force. We need to spend time daily with our life force energy. And that happens beyond thought, outside of thought. The life force exists between the thoughts. In the empty mind, that's where the life force is. So the best time to spend time with the life force, to build your energy up, to lift up your frequency of vibration, meditation, quiet practice, first thing in the morning or at the end of the day, we need to spend time with the life force energy. We need to be with the self. The self, you, I, all of us here in the third dimension on the planet are beings of love and light. We need to be with the love and light within us. We need to do that first thing in the morning. And again, at the end of the day is the best times when the mind is quiet and still. Before we get up and start wondering and thinking and talking about what we need to do, what we need to do, what we need to do. It's not about what we need to do. It's about being. It's about being with ourselves. That's loving the self because you are love. You just need to sit and be with you. Listen to your breath. Be with your breath. Sit in stillness first thing in the morning. Spend time with the highest frequency, highest energy, bits of yourself. Give love to yourself. Be with the love within you. You've got to do it daily. This is the change that you need to make. Meditation, spending time with the loving spirit, soul, entity of you, bit of you, is what all of us need to do. This is working smarter, not harder. We need to spend more time with the life force energy in order to lift up our energetic space and frequency and change the circumstances in our life once and for all. Melon Man, wishing you a wonderful, awesome, terrific day.